And here's our wedding makeup tutorial of the day. It's soft, it's feminine, it's clean, it's timeless, and we're gonna make it very easy. We're not gonna do much edits, just so that you can really follow it through, and this is going to be fun. So we already prepped our eye with the MAC Painterly, and we apply that all over the lid. And then the palette that we're gonna be using is the Too Faced Born This Way the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. So first we're going to be using the Makeup by Mario EF1L brush, and we're going to be using the color Petal. This is going to be our transition color, and we're going to apply this right on your upper crease, and you're just going to be doing that rainbow motion going back and forth, and then just make sure that you really extend it through the end of the brow bone to really give some lift. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. And then we're gonna switch to a smaller blending brush. I'm just gonna put the name of the blending brush right there. Let's just use the same eyeshadow for now, just so we can really focus on the depth of the transitional color. And you're just gonna apply it on the crease which is below the upper crease. Look at that. And then after that, we're gonna be using the Warm Rose. Warm Rose is a little bit darker, but still something very soft. And you're gonna apply that right on the crease. And then we're going to be using that color as well right on the outer third of your lid. And then after that, we're going to blend it again towards your crease. Look at that. So pretty. And then after that, we're going to be using your Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And we're going to apply this right on the 3/4 of your eyelid, because this will serve as your base before you put on your shimmer. I mean, look how pretty that is. And then we're going to be using the rose gold, because these are the color story that we're doing right now for our wedding makeup. And then you're just going to press it right on top of your concealer. I mean, look at that. Because shimmery eyeshadows, they stick better if you have something cream underneath, just like your concealer. I mean, look at that. So pretty. And then after that, for our eyeliner, we're going to be using the NYX in Burnt Sienna. And what I'm going to do is we're going to apply it first right on the outer half of your upper lash line to really give some lift. And then after that, we're going to apply it right on your upper waterline as well. You're just going to go through it. And then I'm going to show you why I just went half on the upper lash line. I mean, look at this. Just because it really gives you more of that almond-shaped eyes. And then after that, you're going to get this brush. I'm just going to put the name right here. It's kind of like a smudge brush. We're going to be using this Truffles eyeshadow, which is kind of like a dark brown. And then you're just going to apply that right on top of your liner. This will correct any like cracks, just in case you did not apply your pencil so smoothly. This one will actually help to smoothen it out. I mean, look at that. I'm just gonna put it right here as well. See, so you're just basically stamping that right on your lash line. And then after that, we're gonna be using your makeup remover, and we're gonna do this right here on the outer part of your eye. Then after that, we're gonna get your sponge as well as your concealer. And then you're just gonna stamp it where you cleaned off. And then just tap it with your fingers to soften it. And then after that, we're going to use the same liner, and we're going to apply it right on the inner waterline as well, just to really define the eyes. And then after that, what we're going to do now is we're going to be using the this brush again, and we're going to go back to the brown shadow, which is this right here. And then you're just going to like do little dashes as well. I mean, look how pretty that is. And then after that, let me just put some lashes, and then we're going to continue with the other stuff. And for the foundation, we use the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. And then for under eye concealer, we use the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Concealer. This one is the shade number 13. And setting our makeup with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and this one is in 130. And for a bronzer, we actually use a Physicians Formula bronzer in the name Bronzer. This is actually what we used as our bronzer. And for our blush, we actually use the Tarte Blushing Bride. And for our lips, we actually use the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in Trust Your Gut. And topping it off with the Revlon Shine Balm in 004 Nude Illuminator. And here's your finished look, mga mi, ng ating wedding makeup tutorial. Grabe, napagod ako doon sa kaka-English. Ewan ko ba? Medyo na-nosebleed na ako. Pero ito nga, katulad nga diba sa buhay, sana mag-vow din tayo sa ating mga buhay na mag-yes tayo sa mga bagay na magpapasaya sa atin, sa mga bagay na magbibigay kabuluhan sa atin. At the end of the day, gusto ng Diyos for us to enjoy our life. Mahalin natin ang buhay natin, mahalin natin ang mga mahal natin sa buhay, at ipaibaya natin lahat sa Diyos.